idea we still allow semi-automatic weapons to be purchased is sick. It's just sick. It has no social redeeming value. Zero, none. I'm going to try to get rid of assault weapons.
Okay, well, nice try, Joe. KJP had to clean up on aisle 5 when she said this.
Did the president misspeak, or does he in fact want to ban all semi-automatic guns that are?
No, he was talking about assault weapons. That's what he was talking about.
Okay. Let's bring in AWR Hawkins, a man who knows a thing or two about the Second Amendment. He's a columnist at Breitbart News. AWR. When I heard him say it, I'm like, all right, where do we break this down first? They just want to take our guns. They just want, I mean, they have no idea. The president of the United States does not even understand the definition of semi-automatic weapons, and he's trying to take them away.
Right. No, you're exactly right. I mean, he might as well have said, listen, the sale of handguns is sick and has no social redeeming value. Then his press secretary could come back and say, oh, no. When he said handguns, he meant rifles. I mean, it was that ridiculous and that obvious. I think what Biden did is, Eric, he said what the Democrats have wanted to do for years. Through the years, different ones have slipped up and said semi-automatic instead of making a smaller category of assault weapons, quote unquote. I think they really, if they could, they want to take away every semi-automatic pistol and rifle in America, no doubt.
Yeah, and just so the folks know, semi-automatic means you pull the trigger every single time you want to dislodge a bullet. You can't hold it down. If you held the trigger down, and they would fire, that would be an automatic weapon, which you can't get anyway. Right. You can tool a gun to do that, but you can't get one. And by the way, the bad guys tend to tool out their guns to do that, about right?
Right. And the thing is this, on a semi-automatic, as you say, if I pull the trigger, I can hold that trigger as long as I want. I only get one shot out of that trigger. That's all I get, or out of that round. And then it'll grab the next round, but it will not shoot the next round until I release that trigger and pull it again. So when they try to present these as some type of automatic weapon, it's all a hoax.
Yeah. There's a Democrat senator in Connecticut, Chris Murphy, who said, if, any of you, I guess righties, the people on the right, conservatives, if you don't like the gun control measures that we're pushing, we're going to defund your police. I found that highly, highly illegal, unfair, biased, and that guy should be thrown out of Congress. Right.
Well, and good luck to him doing it. And he might be able to do that with some, by withholding federal grants for new equipment and this and that. If he wants to be on record withholding federal grants and monies for new equipment, body armor, personnel carriers, this and that, go ahead and do it. But what he'll find is his real opposition is at the elected level, sheriff department. He can't control that money. He can't do anything about that money, Eric. That money comes from the people of that state, and they elect those people because those sheriffs share their worldview. Those sheriffs oppose gun control just like their people oppose gun control.
That's right. That's right. And that's why the sheriff's office is an elected office. That's the most important reason why that's an elected office. AWR, always good having you on, my friend. I wanted to get into the whole Second Amendment protecting against any sort of regime, tyrannical regime like what's going on in China right now. But we ran out of time, but we'll bring you back again and talk about it soon. Everyone, AWR Hawkins, all things guns, that's your guy right there.
Thank you, Eric.